I did a video a while ago on Africa, the Prince of Beasts that represents the same shape as the Prince of Beasts that's being slowly made extinct for the rhino horn. There's Africa there, mounted, let's say, in the same sort of style as you can see here. There's the rhino's ear, and these where his two horns were. That's where the pointy one is there, and the longer one, which is here, is Madagascar, where it's being nicked off. Not that Madagascar nicked it or anything like that. Last time I made the video, it is a bit annoying why you go through there and you have a go at people and stuff like that. It's a humane thing that I'm going on about here. Yeah, I know people in Australia do opal hunting and gold digging, and you can't blame them, you know, and all that sort of stuff. I think these are little things that we can reverse slowly so nobody gets hurt, you know, affected their livelihood or anything like that. Just slowly start thinking about things rather than just go crazy. Well, anyway, this is the two resemblance. That's Africa, and there's the rhino. Yeah? God's manipulation of pressure over thousands or millions of years to give us messages to not get rid of our animals in the manner we are doing. You know, that type of hit. Yeah? And that attitude to other parts of the planet regarding, like, disposal of waste and litter and stuff like that. You know. So I'll do Australia. And then we have the Australian native bird, the jackass, looking exactly like Australia. Maybe with a few tail feathers missing. I did have a go at the miners and stuff. I'm not having a go at the miners. I just think it's something we should address as a human. I think we're all cutting up our land without thinking about it too much. Yeah, so it doesn't affect the people living today. So, you know, later on down the line. Or something. Do you know what I mean? Even down to that little island there is the light coming through. The feathering of the back of the hair, the back of the head, is the same feathering here. Nearly identical. The beak, the lot, everything. Now, when I made this vid, the point I'm making is like, oh, look at him, he's just making it look like rhinos looking like they do. And you think, well, it's just mad, nothing's written down like that, he's talking bollocks and all this sort of stuff. And that's the point I'm making. This is the bit I'm going to say next. And then we have Ross Island. You can see where I'm getting from straight away, can't you? Yeah? Now, I'll look into Ross Island in a minute. But now you're entering into what you call the Baphomets and things like that going on, which I shall go into a minute with the names of certain places around here. But as you can see the head there, the body, the leg, the main back legs hunched up like slightly different though, and so on. Yeah? Now human beings have named this planet with various names, but I'd just like to say that head bit there, there's no horns on it, okay? There are no horns. The mountain there's the heart. The 2 points down here, the ports, they're the points of the hoof. The point, the port of entry to the island that's called Ross Island. The heart of it is called Erebus. Okay? I'll go into what that means in a minute. Right, this is the mountain on Ross Island there, Mount Erebus. Erebus, definition: the primeval god of darkness, son of chaos. Yeah? Bit like what's going on now, innit? the manipulation of the country and the world into chaos. People don't try to change man into woman, woman to man with no gender. It goes on and on and on. It's the piss take of what was before. It's all going on, everybody, and it's all a human blag. Like I say, Ross Island doesn't have any horns. Yeah? There we go, Ross Island, Mount Erebus. Right? It's got no horns. Might be just the meaning of animals. No, you know what I mean? There are no horns on there. To me, there's no Baphomet horns on there, yet they name it like that. It's the manipulation of what's laid down. Thousands of years, millions of years, they're trying to manipulate. It's not just in the English-speaking world, let's see, or the people who've named this. Even Chinese demons. It's the same shape. Even the point of the hoof. You've got 2 points there. Do you get me? It's the meaning of touch from one, call it dimension, to another. We name it after disorder and all that sort of stuff, based around the Baphomet and horns and evilness and stuff like that. No, that's the manipulation of the bloody system. It's taking the piss out of everybody of the whole world and planet. There ain't no horns on there. Yeah, and this is the Baphomet. There are horns on that. Yeah, but not on that. To me, it's just people using and misusing the planet. And also, about my 2 things about Africa and Australia. They've done it. These have done it. They've done it with one. I did it with that too, fair enough. But I'm not demonic. I wouldn't name things like Erebus about darkness and disorder. Do you get me? So when I've had to go, you know, Australia and miners and stuff like that, well, I'd do it for thinking self. Some ways I wouldn't, do you get what I mean? Chemicals and that, but generally, do you know what I mean? I get you. Maybe all this is just like a bit of a discussion, just to sort of like say, let's start considering things and, you know, balancing ourselves out with the planet a bit better. It's all to do with maths, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Type of bollocks. It's all bollocks. We're all being treated like bollocks. Even the people digging, blinking gold and opals, they're getting treated like bollocks by the very people who are twisting the shit across the whole planet. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah? The kookaburra, the jackass bird. Africa, the prince of beasts. I don't like using the word beast, to be fair, but it's biblical, isn't it? Yeah, and the Baphomet and all that lot, the rubber horn fucking dick. Yeah.